Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Beyond the Pulpit. I want to talk to you about one of the greatest downfalls sometimes in Christian life. And it's not really choosing between good and bad, but it's choosing between what matters most and what matters the least. You know, our days quickly fill with responsibilities, distractions, and demands. And before we know it, spiritual things get pushed to the edges. God calls His people to live with a clear spiritual priorities, to put Him first, not just in words, but in daily living. Jesus made our highest priority unmistakably clear in Matthew 6:33. He said, "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." Notice Jesus did not say, seek God when you have time. He said, seek first. Spiritual priorities are not about fitting God into our schedule. They are about ordering our lives around Him. When God is first, everything else finds its proper place. When He is not, even good things can become distractions that pull us away from what matters most. A great example, a powerful example, is found in the story of Mary and Martha. In Luke 10:38 through 42, Martha was busy serving, running around and taking care of the guests, while Mary sat at Jesus' feet, listening to His words, soaking up everything that He said. Now, Martha's work was not wrong, but her priorities were misplaced. Jesus said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her." Spiritual priorities mean choosing time with Jesus over constant busyness. Activity for God should never replace intimacy with God. Setting spiritual priorities means intentionally aligning our time, energy, and decision with God's will. In Colossians 3, verse 1 and 2, the Apostle Paul said this, "If then you were raised with Christ, seek those things which are above. Set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth." What we value most will shape how we live. When our hearts are set on eternal things, our daily choices begin to reflect God's purposes. As we move forward this week, let us ask ourselves, is God truly first in my life? When we set spiritual priorities, we discover peace, we discover direction, and we discover a purpose that no distraction can take away. I hope you enjoyed listening to this today. And try to put God first. Seek you first, God in your life, and everything else will fall into place. You have a great day. Hope we'll get to meet this Sunday and be everybody back together. We'd like to see you certainly in our services. As always, we love you here at Bloomingdale Baptist Church, and you have a great week.